Okay, that works. Okay. So, but anyways, I'm trying to think and figure it out. Try to figure this out. And brilliant. No, I'm brilliant. I think I'm brilliant. Brother, can you please come to the stream? I gotta talk to you something important. Gang. I don't know why I keep on saying that. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hello, everybody. Before WrestleMania Part 2 comes on tonight. Okay, brother. Just want to make sure.
Don, everything okay with you? Good. I know it's your mom. I'm just real happy, but Malroy, I think I'm in trouble now.
Oh boy, what did you do?
Think that I might have ended up drinking a little bit today, so and I think I might be in trouble with your mom.
Hello, my friend. Just don't worry about it, stepmother. I know I will probably. I think you ended a little too early. I know you're not in trouble. I don't think so. But I'm live now before you watch WrestleMania Part 2. Hi, Josh. Hello there. Hold on 1 second. Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Josh here for another live stream, and happy Easter to everybody. And I hope everybody's having a good Easter, ready for the busy week, actually. So it's been a crazy week last week. So I was thinking, let's see what I am thinking. I think I need to get some more people in here, like button. Thank you very much. Happy Easter, son. Thank you, stepmother.
Happy Easter, everybody. I hope everyone enjoys.
This start, he's just using different language, right? And Nitro's going to dance around this.
So yeah. I'm on disappear and be like, okay, I'm gonna try to.
All right, let's see. I can get mom in here, as she told me. Are you coming, mom? So, everybody, let me explain actually about You know who's just got banned from YouTube for critical reason. And guess what? I finally found my studio light remote for my big studio light up there. Sorry, that is my split unit, by the way, up there. They keep my room cool. So I'm going to go and explain a couple few things about my channel and my streams. It's going to be starting, starting in the middle of next week. My streams are going to be like long, short, or short. Because if I get home in time, hello, Rick. And hello, happy Easter. Happy Easter to you, Rick, because this is the Easter stream, because it is I don't think Easter is a natural holiday, but in my book, it is. In a natural holiday, it is, because the reason is, and Rick, you be impressed. Actually, Tiger has left YouTube. Actually, somebody banned on me. Somebody banned Tiger from YouTube. So I am still critical happy. And my brother Finette Dash 127, he's doing great. I just talked to him just a few hours ago. So, Mom, please come into my stream. I need to talk to you. Hello, Dennis. Happy Easter. Happy Easter to you too. So this is my point. If this is my point of like stuff that's been on, son, yes, stepmother. It is because Rick, yes, stepmother. What's your question? Hang on, let me turn this down a little more because I don't want YouTube to find that is copyrighted. So I am just gonna let off. I'm trying to think what stuff has been going on recently in the past several months ago. I'm worried if he's gonna be attacking me again. Don't you worry. I tell Jerry to get contact with my that person. No, if he comes back, if Tiger comes back, he will start attacking me again. Don't worry. I don't think so. Jerry will contact that person for me. Actually, if he is not here in the stream. But Jerry, if you're watching this, buddy, just keep get that user and keep on working on Tiger, because get his ads count. Actually, let me get him. Actually. Hey, Jerry, can you please ask that user you mentioned me? Can you ask him to terminate his second channel? And please come into my stream. So, Step Honor, I think you don't need to worry about that. I already talked to Jerry, anyways, my buddy. So, you have nothing to worry about. You're not in trouble, actually. I gotta figure out. I gotta figure out what stuff that's been going on with streams recently. I was in my friend's stream for a little bit today. For Easter. His name is Red Star. Actually, he call him Blue Star, and you can call him anything you want. But anyways, I don't have any more proof of Tiger because he's banned from YouTube. Thank good Lord for that. I'm glad he got banned. I'm glad he got banned. I'm glad he got banned from YouTube. Because if the third party sees something and the third party did, and so the third party's got to work on that and under investigation and all that. And now let me tell y'all about the YouTube third party. So the YouTube third party, it's the third party. You could get a community guideline strike, you could get a strike from it, and a community post. I think the community guideline strike. There we go. And appropriate stuff if you put any appropriate stuff on the community guideline post. So the third party will take a look at it and say, oh, this user is doing bad content and everything, getting banned from YouTube. So the third party moved that into close. They're under investigation. They went under investigation of that. So that means the third party does terminate anybody on YouTube and ban them. Now, it's just a reason. It's just a reason they do that. It's a part of the community guideline rules. If somebody is trying to tag somebody in this, I will have a special guest here in just a second. So, what is I think what the reason is, what stuff has been like crazy this week. It's been with Tiger. Actually, it's Tiger. It's not about a pushover and an idiot to begin with. So this is my point about that story. Actually, this is a backstory of mine. So my backstory was Tiger was being mean because I was in the Tiger family and my daughter was in the Tiger family. But things changed with Damian Cox and Tiger and all this. Son, where's my wife? I text her in a post. Tag her in a post. So I'm going to go back to my backstory. So back in, I think it was back at this year of 2025, was in 2025, before I met you, stepmother. Actually, my daughter met you before she was mad at you and all this stuff. She was mad at Kylie, actually. Kylie was the problem with Jenna and Kylie. So I will not get to that story. So I'm thinking, this is my backstory of Tiger. So this is my backstory of Tiger. This is my backstory. So Tiger has been a pedo. He's been a pedo for I don't know how many years. He's been a pedo since 2024 and 2025. So what's the reason? Happy Easter to you too, Dennis. So the more of this story keeps on puzzling me, and the puzzles are coming together in my head. And this is right. This is right. Okay, this is right. And this is the right thing. It's not the wrong thing. It's a good thing. It's not the bad thing. The baddest thing is you're harassing me. This point right there was Tigers is doing. That was a good point. This is a good point, actually. This is a good point, and this is the bad point. So the bad point was the bad point of Tiger. And Tiger started this drama in the first place. He started this drama. I know. That's why I'm telling the backstory about this, stepmother. Tiger attacked me last month and this month, harassing me. Remember that, son. I hate Tiger. Yes, I know that. I know that, stepmother. I know that completely. Know that completely. And Sunny agrees with me right now. She's shaking her head. And this is my other sister. Yay, brother. Welcome home. Welcome home, brother. Did you have a good time? So, you're just in time. I was doing my backstory of Tiger. So, but anyway, stepmother was telling me that. So, okay, can I go back to the story? Welcome back home, brother. Did you have fun? You can, son. Hello, Jerry. Hello, buddy. So, Jerry, this is the backstory of Tiger, actually. I can start it over from the beginning, or I continue where I left off. What's the reason? Actually, stepmother, Jerry's your son, remember? Wait a minute. Hold on. There you go. So, what the reason what Tiger was doing all this, because he was saying all the freaking haters like Dee Tara, da 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 da, was getting on my mind. I said, okay, I need Jerry to contact this other user to get him banned on YouTube. And Jerry did that for me. Thank goodness for that. Thank you, Jerry, for that user as helping us. So with the let me go. So when Tiger started to say, "Oh, you're supporting Damon Cox, yada yada yada. You're supporting Hannah, yada yada yada," I said, "What the freaking heck? You sound like you're not at like your own age." I know he's 24 in real life, but he did not act like it. I miss you too. No, brother, you told me. You told me. So, what the point of the reason of this backstory is, this is going to be a long backstory. You're welcome, Johns, and happy Easter. Happy Easter to you too, buddy. So, the reason of this backstory, actually, this backstory is about Tiger. This is a one-time thing. This is the one-time thing, actually. I will get backstories. This is me like that's just like, let's say, Jerry, he did something to you back in the past. I mean, did something of this year of 2025. But with the reason of the story I'm doing today, it's more and more in puzzles I'm putting in together now. So, Jerry, he bullied you, he bullied me, bullied my mother. I told him so many times to keep my mother out of his mouth. And that got me a point, Jerry. And that gave me a point. I need you to contact that user, got him banned from YouTube. And speaking of devil, hello, my friend Zurex. Let me get you a mod, buddy. Let me see. Yes, stepmother. This is a new user who's going to help me. There you go. But the more the reason of this backstory is, more of this backstory is going to be continuing. Let's see. I got to do more of this backstory. Hello, Zorak. You're brand new, so you're going to. I have an interview with you, so you are going to help me with Tiger does all this, correct? You say you like to help, so I am talking about the backstory, buddy. I need your email and email you later. So, okay. You gotta go to Gmail, I guess. I cannot get that information out because I will get in trouble. I do have a computer, though. Actually, I do have a computer. Actually, you can just. Actually, you can help my stepmother out because she has Discord. You can ask her questions about it. Son, be careful. I will. I will. Oh, sure. I will add them on Discord. Yes, Jerry. Actually, Jerry is one of my good friends. You will like him. He's like WWE fan. He likes John Cena and everything. Yes, I need to enter this other guy. Actually, I need to. You need to tax him. So, Sora, welcome to the team, and welcome to my channel. And you are going to be helping Jerry, me, and my stepmother out. And Tiger does this stuff. If he comes back on YouTube, I don't. If you permanently ban, I think you don't come back to YouTube. Can you put my YouTube? I mean, Discord link here. I don't think. I don't have Discord, stepmother, but you can put the link here in the chat if you know how to do that. I love you, bestie. I love you too, brother. I'm just happy today because it's Easter. I'm spending time. I spent time with my mom earlier today, brother, before they went out to do their own thing. So I was here at the house. So I am a WWE and My Little Pony fan. Yes, Jerry, I know that. So I'm going to go back to my backstory of Tiger. Sorry, got stretched. Sorry about that. I had to stretch. There we go. Zorik. There's her Discord page. If you want to answer her a friend request, if you get a friend request, so you can help her out with Tiger. So the more the reason of this backstory of Tiger, it's got me puzzling. Like, Tiger was doing all this back in this year of 2025, harassing people, talking about Avery, these people. I said, what the freaking A? That's me freaking heck. I'm back. Welcome back, Rick. So this is my point of Tiger, actually. This is my point of Tiger. This is the backstory of Tiger. This means Tiger was a bully, actually, a cyber bully, because there was more evidence, like, with the, I will get to that stories down the road, but I'm going to start with this user first. I will start with this user first, then work my way down to the list. Hello, bro. Hello, my little son. You're just in time to hear the backstory of Tiger. I told you so many times. FIMEO, stop doing that. Thank you for saying sorry. You better stop that stuff right now. It's bad for your health. So the more the reason of the story keeps on going, and I'm saying, okay, I gotta do a backstory about this. This is not like, oh, this is a bad stream or a good stream. That's why I'm getting to that story right now. And that's my point exactly. This is my backstory of Tiger, actually. This is a point. This is like a point. I will get to Evie. That's going to be my special guest also. So the more of this story keeps on rolling on with this, it's going to go from there to there. It was going to go end to end, there to there, double. So Tiger was on like this level right here. So Tiger was like this level right here. He was causing way too much drama, and this was the normal range. So what the normal range is like a little bit of drama right here, but this right here, it's caused a lot of drama and hate and hurting feelings and everything. So what it means, I missed you, Bestie. I missed you too, brother. Thank you for asking that question. I missed you. I missed you too, brother. Glad you're back home where you belong. Did you have a hold on there? Let me make sure. Yeah, still charging. Okay, perfect. Making sure. Yep. Did you have a good Easter? So the reason is when more of this backstory keeps on continuing, I said, okay, more of this puzzle is going to come to me. Like Sunny is agreeing with me right now. So the more of this puzzle, I was thinking, okay, this is not going to be the baddest puzzle I think it was. And then suddenly, 2 seconds later, Jerry helped me find a new user, found a new user to help me get him automatically banned. And I would say, congrats to Jerry for helping me with that. For helping me with that story that even worked. So that helped me out a little bit. Oh, nice, Jerry. I'm having the cookout. That is good. That's what part of Easter is. Spend time with friends and family and relatives. And cousins, aunts, and nephews. That's what Easter is all about. So the more the reason of the story I'm telling y'all, with this, it's gonna even. I said, okay, if this is gonna work, I said, if this is gonna work, I said, okay, this backstory is continuing, and I will still have a family. Well, okay, no one was is watching my stream. Okay. Oh, what happened, little sis? Nobody was watching your stream? Hang on. I was. Nobody. Wait a minute. Is somebody trying to attack you? You gotta ask me permission to do that. Well, it's the Easter stream. What the heck? What the, what the heck? Everybody can join. I mean, everybody can use. I'll join. So, what the reason is with this backstory, it's like, okay, Tiger has been a cyberbully to begin with since 2024. Before I met him in 2020, I mean, actually in 2025, he was the worstest YouTuber, actually. Because if your channel gets automatically banned, that means you're banned for the content, you're banned from the community posts, and everything else. So, what is this going to roll back? If he comes back, if he starts another channel? No, if he starts another channel, if he comes back, I don't think so. I don't think so. He's never coming back to YouTube because if his second channel is still up or third party already removed it, so we're just going to go from there. I said, okay, is it the third one? Is the second one still up? And yes, it is. And this is to my point. All right, Rick. All right, buddy. That is totally fine. So the reason is more of this story keeps on continuing. But the more the reason is continuing with the story, it's gonna go like right there and the most of the points. Cool name, sis. I'm proud of you. I love you, bestie. I love you too, brother. I love you too. But the more the reason, okay, here's the second part. And this was a little bit of like a problem with some stuff. This is like, what the heck? That's it. What the freaking heck you do with this? So if the Tiger comes back, if he comes back, if he comes back, we got to be prepared for it. If Tiger really comes back, I don't know when, anytime, anywhere, when this is happening, when this is doing it, every single time he will start doing this drama. So, what is the reason of Tiger? So, Tiger was a cyberbully back in 2024. No, I mean, actually, back in 2025, actually. Back in 2025. So, excuse me. Back in 2025, I was part of the Tiger family, but after that, he was in one of my streams a long time ago. He was in one of my streams a long time ago. He was in my streams a long time ago. I said, oh, you supporting Hannah, Damian Cox, and all that. And he said, okay, then my daughter was leaving. She wants to leave YouTube so many times because Tiger was like, Tiger hurt her and at the begin with. So the reason is to that point. The reason into that point is Tiger, number two. Tiger was the pedo. He was a pedo. 3, he was trying to cause drama. And he was supporting another user named I gave your sister support, Josh. Yes, you did. You did. That was actually my daughter. So I gave your sister support, Josh. Yes, you did. Thank you for that. But the more of the reason of this story, it's just like, oh, like Tiger is the baddest user on YouTube. So this was gotten to my point now. I said, okay, I got to make a backstory about this. I said, I got to make a personal backstory, and everything else is going to go like, oh, this is going to go wrong. People are going to view it, and it's like this. I have 1 viewer and 2 thumbs up. I don't care. I don't care. I don't get many users or views or anything. But this may get to people's interest about Tiger. This is may get more people interest. Get more interest in people who are just like, oh, he is a good user. We're trying to get him 500K. Not 500K. If people say 500K, that is unbelievable, actually. This is beyond unbelievable. You get to 5,000K, that's mostly impossible. Mostly impossible. If this keeps on going on, it's like 5K, what are you talking about? Like 500 subscribers or 500K users? And this person is going to say 500K users. I said, okay. So the reason is you got to make more videos to get to that range. And those are the users are going to go like, oh, you got to make more videos. Like you go to 1K. So 1K, that means 1,000 subscribers. You get like a silver plaque or a gold plaque. I don't know which one. I don't know. Oh, God. Sorry about my nose, guys. So, what's the reason what Tiger was doing all this to begin? People was losing subscribers. He was trying to get a divorce of these new subscribers. And what's the point? What was the point on that? If Tiger was doing all this. And this and whoops. And this is my important reason of the what stuff has been going on with Tiger. And why is the freaking hang? And why is Tiger did all this to begin with? So he tried to harass Hannah, my stepmother, trying to hurt my daughter. He did. He did hurt it. So, but anyways, when the more of this story continues, and I'm following the puzzles, most of this story is Tiger was the baddest user on YouTube because he was, like I said, oh, this is harassment. Oh, this is horrible. And this, oh, you did this for a long time. Yada, yada, yada. But this is the key of Tiger, though. This is the point of the key. Okay, he was talking to me. Some user was talking about 500K. And say, that's impossible. And this is impossible for more and more and more. So I'll be right back, guys. I got to get me a bottle of water. I'll be returning to continue this story. Oh. All right. Alrighty. I am back. I'm back. Yeah, me too. So, I'm going to continue with the story. So, what Tiger was doing is like reportedly inappropriate for YouTube. And I will still get to my special guest right there in just a few more minutes. So, what Tiger was doing was the realest baddest thing on the internet, actually. This was the baddest. Let me tell you, this was the baddest user on record, actually, of 2025. I'm going to keep it records of 2025. So, if I call your name out, Jerry or my brother and stepmother, if I call you names, if I call your name out, don't be offended. This, I mean, like, if you want to be offended about it, just tell me in the chat. It's like, oh, don't say your name in the chat and all this part of the story. So, I think it was. I think it was. Like, back in Jerry, I know he bullied you so many times. I cannot figure out what number was it. He bullied you several times because you were supporting Damian Cox, our friend. So the more of the key of the story, it's like, oh, okay. So I will get the next one down my list. It's going to be probably Dee Dee. Oh boy, I got a lot to explain to him about that one. Oh boy, if my daughter comes back, I want to hear my backstory about Dee Dee. Son, Tiger responded on my channel before. Okay. And this is to my point. Like, if people respond to your channel, like, is that, oh, yeah, I mean, Step Hunter, you will hear this. You will hear this perfectly. Like, is it, oh, I'm so stupid. Yada, yada, yada. I'm Tiger. Yabby, 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 yabby. Yabby, 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 yabby. If your response of YouTube, I mean, if the third party will see that, like I said, if the third party will see that of YouTube, the third party of the YouTube community, and YouTube community will have that idea, like say, oh, this guy is having a bad response. It's like inappropriate and sexual. Oh God, I don't want to say this word in my life. Gotta set it anyways. So, but anyway, God. So, but it's bisexual, inappropriate stuff. Like you show your, I don't want to even say it. And I don't want to even say it. I don't want to even say about your body parts or anything. I just don't want to say about the body parts of your body. So I'm just going to keep that totally clear. Totally freaking clear. Exactly, Jerry. Yep, Tiger was lying about I was talking trash about me and Cox. Yes, exactly. I remember that happened and say, oh, you're supporting it. And Damian Cox, actually, he is a really good friend, guys. He is a really good friend, actually. He is not a pedo, by the way. He is not. By the way, he's not. And he did have some issues a long time ago. I found some information about that. He has a disability order. Actually, everybody has a disability order. Like me, I do. And I do. And I do. I know, stepmother, you do. Brother, I know you do. But this is what that was so in the information though. I got it from somewhere, or I saw it on a stream or something. And this is given to my point. And yes, thank you. That's what I was talking about. So that was got to my point. I said Damian Gons had that problem like a couple months ago or a couple years ago. Exactly, Jerry. Exactly. This is what I was talking about. Like, Tiger was just talking trash to you. He was talking trash to me. I said, oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I didn't even know that was going to come up. The more the key what Tiger was doing is trying to get at people. He was trying to be the best YouTuber on YouTube. I don't think so because I went and checked my YouTube page, and Jerry, his second channel is just gone. His second channel is disappeared. Out of the thin air. It got banned. His second channel got banned. I think it got banned. I don't know. Okay, never mind. He got you stressed, and I got stress and headaches. There you go. Like Jerry said, Tiger's been doing all these, getting people frustrated, stressed, and headaches all the freaking thing. And this is like the reason with Tiger. Excuse me again. That belch just keeps on coming in and coming out. So this is the reason what Jerry was doing all of this. I mean, sorry, Jerry. With Tiger, sorry, no offense. If you, I should have said Tiger. Sorry, Jerry, but Tiger was a little difficult to say. Like I said, what? Oh, Jerry, I was in Glamour Girl's stream one night. He showed up there. He showed up there. He showed up there. So Glamour Girl texted me that night. I think it was Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. Last few Mondays ago, right after I got off from work, it said, "Oh, Tiger's here." She didn't say anything about Tiger. Like Tiger was like stalking people, and I looked. I said, "Oh God, Tiger's trying to hurt Glamour Girl." And then this has got to my point. I said, "Okay, I got to hide Tiger immediately before he causes damage on her stream." And then 2 seconds later, I did. Yep, you did hide him, Tiger, on her stream. Yes, I did. Because he was a predator, was trying to talk to these other people. Like I said, oh, I want to hang out with this person. Like you said, like, oh, I mean, this hater, yada, 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 yada. So the point of this story keeps on continuing. Was it non-taken? Okay, the perfect. I just want to make sure. But more the part of the story I'm doing right now, it's just like, okay, Tiger needs to be banned from YouTube completely. I said, this is a waste of time. This is a waste of energy to expose him, explain it to him. Please get off the YouTube, get off the platform, and everything else. Okay, let's see. Stepmother said, son, remember he told you to stop supporting my channel. Yes, exactly, stepmother. Thank you. I'm getting to that story and the part of the backstory of Tiger. And this was the backstory of Tiger, actually, guys. If you like these backstories about people, this tell me in the chat right now. If you like these backstories, I can make a backstory streams. Actually, I can add the backstory streams to my list if you need a backstory about more people behind their backs, stabbing people in the back. And son, remember he told you to stop supporting my channel. Exactly, stepmother. I got so mad and furious about that. So the more of the key of this story. Okay, now I was saying this. Tiger, it's finally gone. So, with the more the reason of this story keeps on getting more, I'm getting more puzzles together about him. He was a jerk. Actually, he was a jerk. Hang on a second, and I gotta change the title for a second. I'm still live, guys. I'm gonna put /back Okay, got the title saved. Okay. And this was the reason of the Tiger. And Tiger was a bad user to begin with. I said, okay, he keeps on talking about smack. He keeps on talking about harassment. And he was talking about, hey, trying to hurt my stepmother in her marriage. But I told him so, like, I don't know how many times, Jerry. I don't know how many times I had to tell him to keep my mom, Queen Twilight Sparkle, out of his mouth. And that got me into the stressful mode of my life because he destroyed it, the back of my life. It's like, oh, I get so tired. I'm back. Welcome back, Rick. So the main reason of this is like, oh, I am such a bad user. Tiger was a really bad user because he hurt my daughter, hurt my stepmother, and my mother. Complete Tiger did. Yep. He complained. Exactly. He completed the complained it of times of Tiger did. Exactly, Jerry. Exactly. So what Tiger did I did something, son. Yes, but and son, I did something bad. That's what Tiger said. If he said you did something bad, that means you did something stupid. But that is not a key. That is not a key, stepmother. That is not even Tiger is telling you, oh, he's trying to destroy your marriage. But guess what? I was there. I saw it. I told him so many times, so freaking many times to keep. I was trying to protect you and everything. So what did Tiger did? Okay, Tiger did so many things, Rick, so many things. I cannot even explain it. So, son is about Justin. He blocked me and told me to leave you alone. That is another story, a backstory. That is another. So this has got to my point of Tiger. This is my point of Tiger. Did this. I said, okay, Tiger is doing this shit again. I said, God, Tiger. So many times. Many times. So exactly, Trey. I mean, son, it's about Justin. He just blocked me and told him to leave you alone. But what the freak? I don't want to get to that backstory, actually. I want to finish up this backstory first. And he's way down on the list. He Stepmother, he is way down on the list. I'm just saying, okay, if this is going to be laid down on the list, or I can say, yes, I am back in Tiger's story. He is way down on the list. I don't get to him until I get to him. So the main priority on my first number one is Tiger. Then I got Dee, then Abby, then this. Then work my way down. I got so many people been stepping in the back of people. But this one right here, a backstory of Tiger. Tiger was just like, Oh, this is like, I said, oh, Tiger, okay, you got to get off the internet, Josh. I said, I am not leaving YouTube. Oh, you're tormenting me? I was like, are you like tormenting me, Tiger? Seriously? I was reading a comment, one of the comments actually on my channel. I said, oh, I'm going to torment you and harass you. Tormenting me. You cannot torment me because I have anger issues. And now you told me like you gonna say, oh, you're gonna terminate me? I don't think so. What stuff has been going on with you, stupid? I call him so many names I cannot even think of now. So, with the reason I did that, like psycho, stupid, and you did these other words, and this is why the reason of Tiger, it keeps on doing these to people. Like I said, oh, he did this to Abby. He's done to this one. This one. It was stressing people out. This is what people like. It's sickening. It's sickening to people. Like, it's somebody just like sends. It's just like nonsense. I said, okay, Tiger, you're causing so much drama. You're causing so much drama on YouTube. You was the one who started this drama in the first place. And he gone crazy. Talking about my stepmother. One, he's talked about stepmother. And two, he talked about my mother. I told him so freaking many, so I don't know how many times. So, how many times? So, how many times he just did that? And how many times he's done that? That was my point. I said, okay, now this puzzle came into play. I said, okay, let me figure out this puzzle. I was figuring out puzzles. Exactly. He called people immature. And Tiger called people undermature. Like you said. Like you said, oh, these people are immature. Get it for your head. Get it for your head, Tiger. You're 24 years old. You feel like a teenager. He was acting like a teenager. He was acting like probably a 19 or 8-year-old teenager. And Tiger said, I was immature. Exactly, stepmother. He said that. And this is the point. This is a freaking point. It's just like, oh, Tiger, I am Tiger. I am so and stepmother, he did call you immature. But now, if he's gone, you're mature. You're mature on your channel and all this stuff. So, Tiger, what is your problem? Get off of YouTube. I told him so many times, get off the platform. Get banned. And then suddenly, he did. 2 seconds later, he's starting this nonsense all over again. This is what's back in them. He's gotten like so many times. He's done this. I told him, you're 24 years old. You're causing this stupid nonsense. You're making people uncomfortable. You call people immature. By the way, he was immature. He's starting on this. Then this. And then more of this point. And then more of the story. And this is like, oh, he's like so and so, like putting this person in there, this person. It's like a staircase. Okay, stepmother got. Okay, stepmother, you got that point right. Actually, he did say that. He did say that to you. You told me on a But luckily, stepmother, he is gone. He's not going to destroy you anymore. If he does come back, I don't know when. Probably never. I don't want never him to come back. And and his second channel it's disappeared on YouTube. I looked this today. I looked at my YouTube channel and look at what he's doing. Like, I checked his channel. Like, this is inappropriate things. You're hurting people. This has been hurtful. This is like this and this and this and this and that. I was getting so stressed and freaking mad. I said, okay, I got to do a freaking backstory. I got to put this on my first on top of my list of the backstories. And the more of this, it's gave me so much a headache from Tiger. And Tiger got me so freaking things. And this is the point. I said, Tiger, please stop talking about people. You're talking about people's feelings. You're talking about people's marriages and relationships. You almost about to destroy my stepmom and my mother's marriage. That was a relationship. If the relationship go there to there to there, like, Tiger, what the freaking heck? What the freaking you doing? What is your deal? And this is like, okay. I'm just saying. I just said. I said, what is your deal? What is stopping you? You keep on rolling like it's it's like a freight train. It keeps on rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling till they get to the destination. And then suddenly you broke that train is once on the track or derailed. That's what they call it, actually. Call it derailed. So with the more of the reason of the story, it's Tiger. It's done all this to people behind people's back. He done it to my stepmother, my daughter, Jerry, many others. I will say. Oh. And why is the freaking heck? I did that food yet. Okay. So, and what is this deal? And this was like, let's say, like doing this, doing that. I said, come on. This is your backstory. I mean, this is going to be on my turn first. He's going to be on my list forever. If he comes back, I'm going to have to prove evidence and everything. You like the story so far, brother? I'm saying it on my stream. So, what is the reason a tiger is doing this? It's like, what the freaking heck? He's doing all this. What he's freaking heck doing? He started drama in the first place. That was the reason he keeps on. Even got StreamYard involved with that. I said, what the freak? Then he got StreamYard. I'm gonna get to that point. Like, he was talking about my stepmother. Okay, now I got the StreamYard. Now it's straight. He did talk about my, but I don't have StreamYard. Even I don't have StreamYard. So why he said that on StreamYard? It's like, that is unbelievable. How do you, like, if I get StreamYard, I don't know how. I'm just not gonna get StreamYard. Son, you're dead at story. A tiger story. And I have. You're doing good on Tiger. Yes, stepmother, thank you. This is a story. And this is like a freaking hack. This is like a freaking hack. Like, okay, this user. He's what's going. All the users. Then he got what's talking about StreamYard. Then he got what's talking about this. Hey, I'm going to get StreamYard. StreamYard was like, okay, StreamYard is a different platform than YouTube, actually. My buddy, actually, I'm going to throw this out. Red Star, if you're watching this is going to be a compliment for you, buddy. You have StreamYard, but you are awesome on StreamYard. Okay, back to the story now. So this was back in like, oh, my stepmother texted me on Instagram. I said, okay, I gotta do a freaking backstory about this stupid son of a bitch. I call him so many cuss words. I was like, you motherfucker, you shithead, you damn. And this was my point. This is my point. Like, everything that's what's going through Tiger, I mean, not Miger. This tiger's mine. And this is like, I don't know why I say Miger. I was trying to say tiger, brother, and then I say Miger. I don't know what the word is then. It's like a Miger. He was like Tiger was a pest. He was a pest on YouTube. It was like a leech. Like a leech keeps on sucking and sucking. I mean, a leech you cannot pull the leech out. It keeps on sucking and sucking and sucking and sucking right there on your arm. It's getting under your skin. He's getting under people's skin. And the moral of that story. So, what are you talking about, Tiger? You're talking about my stepmother on StreamYard. And you're talking about Tiger on this on StreamYard. Because you were number one reason you was causing drama and harassing people. And two, I was just saying, oh, this all over again. He was talking about people all over again. And he was talking about trash and Damien Gogs and all this stuff. He said, I'm never coming back to this stream. I said, leave, never come back. I am trying to listen to your story, bestie. That's fine, brother. You're still here, Jerry. Good. Holy. Almost back to the end. Almost back to the end of this backstory about Tiger. And so, what is the deal? This is so many times, don't support Hannah. Don't support Damian Cox because they was pedos. But they changed. Exactly, brother. He was talking about you too. But the point reason of that, he keeps on to doing it. I said, oh, this is getting more people frustrated and mad and everything. And this is the stupidest thing. He's done this so stupid thing. He's talking about his ex-girlfriend, talking about this. Like the top of the list. Like the list is like, okay, this is like nonsense. It is nonsense. I've said so many times, like, I don't know how many streams I had to do, how many announcement streams I do. I had to do 18 announcement streams about Tiger. And he's the one who's undescribing my mom, Queen Twilight Sparkle. He was the one. Was undescribing Jerry, my other friend. He was undescribing my brother. I said, this is getting to my point. I said, this is a stupid. You're stupid. He was stupid. Because if he was doing this, he keeps on doing this for a reason. I said, okay, you're doing this for no particular reason. This is insane. He was like an insane person. And by the way, you did on me. You were my bro and brother. Exactly. But Jerry, that was not even the point. He did. Oh, wait a minute. I've read that backwards. So Tiger did that. Told me to undescribe to Jerry, my friend. I said, no, I'm not talking to me. And what is the freaking deal with that? What was the freaking deal? Like, exactly, Jared. I did not unsubscribe you. And he was behind me. He was stabbing me in the back. So the reason was for this. But the reason was Tiger is gone. All of us can rest. When his drama is gone, I think YouTube is back to normal. I just don't want to get involved anymore. I am tired of sick of drama. And the more that was the whole backstory of Tiger. So, but the reason is of the heat of the story. Tiger was the worst YouTuber ever. And the end. Hey. And Tiger, I'm glad you're gone. I can finally rest. And actually, guys, there's not going to be any family stream today. This is like the main reason I did this backstory. So, thank you for listening to this backstory. So, what the reason of these backstories continues, Tiger is going to be on my list forever, actually, on my number one side list now. So, now number two is going to be Dee Dee. I will explain that story another time.
Hi. Every other pony, you know what I mean. Nailed it. Hi. Every other pony, you know what I mean. Nailed it. Hi. Every other pony, you know what I mean. Nailed it. Hi. Every other pony, you know what I mean. Nailed it.
I miss him too, Mama. And the more the key of the story, as Tiger was stepmother, can I end the stream? Give me some rest. Stepmother, can I end the stream? Give me some rest. So, everybody, that is the whole story of Tiger. So, anybody wants to answer me questions or answers now before I wrap up the stream? All right, I am ending the stream. I saw it. That was so interesting. I did saw it. He said, "Well, everybody, and what happened here?" Nailed it. I saw it, Jerry. It sounds like Solo. Oh, I got that off my chest. So, everybody, thank you for all the joining. Thank you for joining. It was funny. I was like you doing what I meant, and LL. All right, stepmother. All right. So, but anyways, everybody, I have to head out. There's no family stream tonight because WrestleMania weekend keeps on continuing. So I will just get off of here for today. So thank you all for listening to this backstory of Tiger. So, but anyways, guys, take care of yourself. Stay healthy. Enjoy the rest of your evening, day, or night, whatever. And normal stream will be coming in tomorrow. And everything, guys. So, but anyways, everybody, take care. Stay safe. Stay wonderful. Stay whatever you live. I will catch you all in the next stream tomorrow. And don't forget, episode 11 of Black Mesa Blue Shift will come out tomorrow. I'm working on I think it was chapter 11. I cannot remember. So I will end the stream here. Thank you for everybody. So, but anyways, guys, take care, stay safe, stay wonderful, and stay healthy, everybody. I will see y'all in the stream tomorrow. I didn't have enough time to get Evie in here, but tomorrow Evie will be here. So, but anyways, everybody, take care, stay safe, stay wonderful. I will catch y'all in the next stream tomorrow. So, but anyways, take care, everybody.